What's the best budget XLR mic on Amazon for under 50 bucks? I tested them so you don't have to. What's up guys, Andrew here on my channel GearedInc, where I get to share what I'm passionate about with you. And on my channel, that's PC tech, games, and gear. Because my last mic review video was so popular for kind of plug and play options for under $50, I decided, hey, you guys must have found a lot of value in that, so we're doing another one. Now, XLR stands for External Line Return. So these types of mics have been around for quite a long time. And typically this is the thing you're gonna see if you're like a professional streamer or you're a professional recorder, where you're gonna essentially be using a couple of different things to drive this audio to allow you to get better quality. Now it's arguable whether that quality is going to start to improve from a plug and play option without spending upwards of $200–300. But today, if you're looking to get into a budget XLR option, I reviewed 5 mics that I was able to find for under $50. Now, unlike a plug and play option, you're going to have a couple things that you need if you're going to get an XLR mic to work. The one that I use is the Behringer UM2. I bought this about a year ago, and unfortunately, since I bought it, the cost on these things have gone up dramatically. In fact, if you want a budget option, the cheapest thing I was able to find was this guy from Newer. And so on this test, just so you guys know, I turned the gain and everything off so the audio is unadulterated as possible, because obviously I wanted to be as close to experience if you're actually doing a budget, XLR mic build and using something like that Newer audio receiver. The next thing you're going to need is a XLR cable. These come in many shapes and sizes. You just need to make sure that it's compatible with your mic, which most of them are going to be. And then the last thing you're going to need is a boom arm to attach this to your desk, preferably one that has a pop filter that will help filter out static and extra sound. Now, something I wanted to also mention is that a lot of the Amazon mic deals come with like boom arms and stuff included anyway, which is a great value. So if you already have all that stuff, then that's fantastic. If you don't, you can get a lot of this included with the mic, but this is assuming that you already have an audio receiver, an arm, and a cable, and you're just looking for the mic itself. Now, all of these tests were done again using the same XLR cable, the same audio receiver, and for an idea of how far the mic was from my face, here's kind of a side shot, and it's literally about 3 to 4 inches from my mouth, and then about 5 to 6 inches above my keyboard. I'm also going to have some keyboard sound tests, as that's something that a lot of you wanted, so you guys can get an idea of, if you're typing or gaming, how bad the sound is going to be picked up by these mics. And I use my Otemo Blue MK700, which I just did a basic review on like 2 weeks ago. So it's like a worst case scenario because we're using very clicky blue switches. So the first mic up today that we're actually going to review is the Newegg WM58. This is $11.90 on Amazon, and basically the cheapest one I could find. Here is the audio test for you guys, just to get an idea of what this mic is going to sound like.
This is a test of the Newegg WM58 microphone.
So it's honestly pretty good. I mean, it's not like, super crisp, but for an $11.90 mic, it's not bad at all. Now, of course, Amazon loves to copy whatever works right, make their version of it, and charge a little bit or a little more. And so today we have the Amazon Basics Dynamic Mic. Now, this one does have an on-off switch, which is actually a feature I appreciate, and can be picked up for $21.56 on Amazon. And so here's an audio test so you guys can hear that one as well.
This is a test of the Amazon Basics Dynamic Vocal Microphone.
So this actually, I think, does sound a little bit better than the Newegg one. We're starting to get a little bit, better audio quality, and again, for $10 more, you'd hope you'd be getting a better product. Now, the next mic is personally, aesthetically, my favorite looking one. It's a throwback to old, broadcaster mics in the early 1930s, 1940s, and this is the Pyle Pro 42. This one also includes an on-off switch, and this is the only mic that is not cardioid. It is actually omnidirectional, and so it will pick up everything around the mic. However, it does come included with a pop filter and can be picked up for $31.48 on Amazon. Here is an audio test so you guys can hear it.
This is a mic test of the Pyle Pro 42.
So far out of the mics I tested, this one I think has the best audio quality. The pop filter built in actually helps a lot, and even though it's omnidirectional, I didn't feel like it was picking up a lot of sound from my computer or other things that were in the room. So far this is kind of my favorite of the ones tested. But now we come to a very well-known brand brand that I personally have had a lot of great experience with, and that is Shure. So the mic we're reviewing here is the Shure SM48, a mic that has been used by quite a few people that can be picked up for $39.99. Shure actually has quite a bit of audio quality. They are known for that. And so here is an audio clip for you guys so you can get an idea of what this mic sounds like.
This is a mic test of the Shure SM48.
So of the two mics here, I actually think the sound on the Shure is better, but I like what the filter does on this mic better, if that makes any sense. I think the overall sound quality is better here, but I do believe that the pop filter built into the mic here helps a lot, filter out some of that extra static and extra sound. Now, lastly in our lineup, we have arguably the best quality mic. It's kind of hard with the Shure, but the Moano, if I'm saying that right, PM320. Now, this mic is going to cost you about 50 bucks, coming in at $49.99, and honestly, the build quality of it and the overall feel of the mic does feel pretty good. However, listening to this audio clip, you will notice a few things.
This is a mic test of the Moano PM320.
So the Moano picks up, I think, the best clear sound. However, I do believe it is going to require the most finagling for distance from your mouth, from settings within the audio receiver and within the software you're using in the computer to get the best sound out of it, because it does have a bad habit of picking up so much more. So guys, I do feel again that with our mic review, there is a progressive quality upgrade going from a cheap mic to a more expensive mic. But if I had to pick my two favorite personally, honestly, it would probably be the Pyle Pro. I love this mic. I think it's a great value for around 30 bucks. And then it's a hard toss up because I personally like Shure, and I've used so much of them that I know that I'm getting a good quality product. But if I had to say quality between the two, it would probably honestly be the Moano, and you're getting what you pay for 50 bucks. Now, obviously, I want you guys to hear what these mics sound side by side so you can kind of hear the transition between quality. So here's that test for you.
Mic test, 1, 2, 3. 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 Mic test, 1, 2, 3.
And for you gamer streamers, here is the keyboard test so you can see how much sound this is picking up, on the mic itself. So guys, you can see that you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to get into a budget XLR, build. And honestly, it's debatable again whether for 50 to 70 bucks, let's say, it's better just to buy a plug and play option, or if it's better to buy an XLR option, which again, you can watch that review if you haven't to kind of see the difference between all these different mics. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave me a big thumbs up. If you thought it was trash, leave me a thumbs down. Remember to get subscribed and hit that bell icon so you know when these videos drop. As always, thanks to my Patreon and Twitch subscribers. If you want to see any of these products or purchase them for yourself, all the affiliate links will be linked in the description down below in this video. I had a ton of fun making it. This is the very last video I get to do in this house because me and my wife are going to be moving to a new one and renting while the new one gets built. And so the next couple of videos will probably be me like in a closet or something like that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to continue to make these videos whether you watch them or not, but I hope you do. And I hope to see every single one of you next time here on GearedInc. What is the best